Hello my dear friends, it's Subforgolf, and today I want to start the new series of the golf videos, winter golf videos, about mostly about the golf swing technique. We are in my winter academy, which I'm using for my practicing, and I think that winter is an amazingly perfect time exactly for training of the golf technique, because you see that during the summer period, the May season, we couldn't concentrate too much on the internal processes, on the technical processes. But in the winter time we have much more reasons to do it, because we are not so highly influenced by our results, but by our distances or some other ones. And this connection, my first video will be about the two models, in many cases alternative models of the golf swing. In many cases the board models of the usual but close to professional golf swing or professional golf swings. I will try to understand during this winter season in which situation, which technique is more preferable, and is it possible to that combine both techniques. For example, the one of them to use for the distance strokes, for the tee shots, and another one to use for the approaching. But at first we need to understand the difference and understand both the models. So, in my opinion, it's a board model, and between them we can find a huge amount of the different methods of the real execution of the golf swing. So the first model, which is in many cases become very actual today, because, for example, such new age golfers as the Charlie Woods, for example, and such the golfers in ladies LPGA Tour as the Lim Kim. They are using the next model, and we can find that more juniors, the men's boys, are also trying to use this golf model. Little bit, not so differently, seriously different from the previous golf models which were used by other professionals, but a little bit different. What I'm talking about? So, we can see that they are making the swing, the backswing. The big difference is the backswing. When they are making the backswing, they have a very serious rotation. The wide stance, for example, at first, the wide stance, and when they are making the backswing, they are taking the wide takeaway and very seriously transferring of the weight to the right leg for the right feet. And plus that, they are rotating hips very seriously, and they are tilting the shoulders very seriously. And this connection, it's become like a straight line between your left leg, between your hips, left hip, and the left shoulder. And this axis of rotation is very tilted to the right, and hips are very turned to the right. And from these positions, they are trying to make the downswing without transition, with the modified transition, because they are just rotating the hips, the shoulders are staying over the right feet, and they are rotating this way. So the golf swing will be something like that. The shoulders are staying away, and rotation of the upper part of the body, the shoulders are around the right foot, and rotation of the hips around the center of the stance approximately, and in this connection they have a very positive angle of attack. It's very useful. It seems that it's very useful. The second model is a little bit different and seriously different. It's another board of the golf swing models. This is related mostly with the golf swing technique of the Rory McIlroy, for example. So it's involved the transition as a very important part of the golf swing. So we are making the backswing, and we are starting our downswing by transition our weight to the forward leg for the left leg, and from this position, just after transition, we are moving our hip, left hip, back from the stance, back from the line of the stance, and just a second. And we are moving the hip, moving the swing, and this time our swing will be with the negative angle of attack, and we will have a divot which will be very close to the left leg, left foot, and in this connection we will have much more better compression of the ball, and we will have much more better the smash factor. But this model is amazingly perfect exactly for the approaching and for the strokes which is necessary, the negative angle of attack. So the first model and the second one. I have tried both of them, and I need to say that if you have enough flexibility of your mind, you can make one of them and other exactly in one round of the golf. But it will be much more difficult in the conditions of the tournament golf, certainly, because you see that it will be more shocking and more pressure. And this connection maybe will be a little bit more difficult to combine both golf swing models, and certainly maybe it's better to concentrate on one of them. I have tried both of them. I need to say that for me the second model seems much more useful, exactly in the case that it's not only given, maybe it's a little bit less distance, but it's given you much more the compression of the ball and much more better results in the approaching. In this connection I will recommend the second one. But in our times, when the struggle for this distance is becoming more and more serious, I think that maybe some of the youngsters or the young golfers will prefer the first model, because in some cases it seems that it's a little bit more simple, because the hip rotation a little bit more simple, and in many cases it's becoming a little bit more automatic. And in this case I think that with the time we will see more and more usage of the first model of the golf swing. Certainly all other models are between both two those ones which we talk about. For example, the Adams Court and the South African school of the golf swing, they are playing exactly with the same swing, and it's very classical, and it's not so much transition, it's mostly the rotation over the center of the stance. It's classical, and certainly such models as the Matthew Wolf, for example, he's over those boats, but it's so much seriously different school that certainly understandable that you know that it's maybe unreasonable to try to study other guys to play this way, because it's very complicated and very individual technique. So I hope that most of you are much more experienced in the golf than me, and in this connection I hope that you will write your comments, or you will give the links which will better describe the difference of those models. And for me it will be highly important to have your opinion about it, and to change my minds by the ideas with all of you all over the golf. And in this connection I'll be thanks a lot for all your comments and involvement in this process, because in my opinion it will be highly interesting to use this winter season for the improvement of the technique, and from the next season mostly work on the external tasks, and mostly with the management of the game and with the strategy and so on. But to finish, develop technique in this season, and the next seasons we'll try to see how this improvement of the technique can improve results in the actual game. Thank you very much. Hope to see you in my channel. Thanks a lot for any of your recommendations, and happy Christmas and happy New Year, and have a good game all over the golf. Bye.